How many people Paul Biya go kill? How many people Paul Biya go kill? Oh, he will kill us tire, but we will continue the struggle. Oh, he will kill us tire. Oh, how many people Paul Biya go kill? Dear Southern Cameroonians, we love you, Southern Cameroonians. As we celebrate Martin Luther King Jr.'s legacy and March for Freedom, this is Southern Cameroon's own contribution to the American Black History Month celebration in relation to the English-speaking minority of Cameroon. Under the current genocide and the forced occupation, with the recent 1,600 more occupation forces to terrorize the region, force students against their will to school, and lawyers to court, without a dialogue to solve their problems. My name is anonymous, but call me Mr. XYZ of #Anglophone Union. Just like Martin Luther King Jr. did a speech, March on 28 August 1963, at the Lincoln Memorial, Washington, D.C. I made a speech. I have a dream. About 2 years later, after Southern Cameroon gained their independence on 1st October 1961, it's been over 54 years of occupation and marginalization from La République du Cameroon, claiming a treaty with Southern Cameroon, which was discussed but no legal documents ever signed and no copies at the United Nations. But 54 years later, we are still not free. So why did the United Nations sign documents announcing the independence of Southern Cameroon on 1st October 1961? Why would the United Nations keep facts about the independence of independent country and not help us in times of struggle, brutality, rape, occupation, marginalization of the Southern Cameroon's people? Today, we take our inspiration from Martin Luther King Jr.'s greatness to fight for our freedom for Southern Cameroon with a peaceful protest and march on the 18th to the 22nd of September 2017 at the United Nations, and must continue in Europe, Asia, South America, Canada, USA, Australia, as the countdown to 1st October 2017 independence of Southern Cameroon Day approaches. They march along the street of Bamenda, Boya, and every major town in the northwest and southwest region of Cameroon. We also marching in our city in Southern Cameroon to catch a check. When the meeting was held by John Gufoncha and our forefathers to discuss a possible unity with La République du Cameroon, no document ever signed. We were promised lavish opportunities if we unite with the 54 years, we still remain in poverty and marginalization. So that check that La République du Cameroon promised us, sure, also has insufficient funds. But we cannot accept the fact that Cameroon's Bank of Justice is bankrupt. Cameroon is considered today as African in miniature, with all the natural resources, oil, mineral, cash crops, food growing fresh in Southern Cameroon the most. Now is the time to lift our nation from quicksand of marginalization and fight for full independence. There will be neither rest nor tranquility in Southern Cameroon until we are granted our full independence from La République du Cameroon. We will not stop our revolt until we can shake the foundation of our nation until the bright days of justice merges. The advice I will give the Southern Cameroonian people as we fight in gaining our full independence, we must not be guilty of wrong deeds. We cannot fight for our freedom by drinking in the same cup with La République Cameroon, knowing that some of our fellow brothers, sisters of Southern Cameroon have been bribed to help convince to stay in another 54 years of tears, poverty, suffering, of marginalization. One message I have for them is that they are still our brothers, sisters, the same blood of the Southern Cameroonian people. Due to poverty and marginalization, they have found themselves eating with the same spoon with the Republic du Cameroon to feed their families, which makes sense. You should ask yourself, when will you be satisfied? However, they should be bold enough to realize that they will be better and richer if they stand on their own nation along as Southern Cameroonians. They will get better pay, better jobs, and rule in better government job position with our new nation, Southern Cameroon, about to be reborn. Brothers and sisters, we need to stand up and see that even though you are a member of the ruling party from Southern Cameroon region, you do not still have the full opportunity you are looking for your life and your children, because it's found in where you belong in Southern Cameroon. My hard message to La République du Cameroon is that we still do not look at you as an enemy. We love you all as God's creature. We love to do business with you, trade with you, have a friendship relationship with you, but with a defined rule from a new country, Southern Cameroon. We just want to remind you that we were once an independent country and we want our country back. So, to better relate with you, we need to gain back our country and sign international treaties with you, and we move on. We do not need to see any cases of genocide anymore, because we love you all, La République du Cameroon. We will call on you, all Southern Cameroonians living in every part of the country, to rise on the 18th to the 22nd of September and on the 1st of October 2017. Take your flyer, flag, banner, documents to educate and join Anglophone Union. All under the umbrella organization of SCACOOF with His Excellency Sisiko Ayub Tabi Julius and Tansa Wilfred as the only team that can negotiate with French Cameroon at the United Nations as a third party. Remember, you are all restricted to not to bring down the green, red, yellow flag of Cameroon or to host any other flag now. We must avoid any reason for the police of La République du Cameroon to arrest, brutalize, torture, or rape us again. If you cannot make it on the street for any reasons, you can help us hold the flag, the banner, documents, take a picture or video saying Ambazonia below, hashtag Free Southern Cameroon, hashtag Anglophone Union, hashtag Southern Cameroon Liberation Movement. Post and share it on your social media. Also, you can change your Facebook or Twitter page or cover page with the Southern Cameroon flag from the 18th to the 22nd of 2017 and on the 1st of October 2017 with the above message. In the Bible, when Moses was called to lead the children out of Israel to the promised land, he believed God would guide him to succeed, and it came to pass. When God asked Noah to build an ark, Noah trusted him, and it came to pass. When God asked David to fight Goliath. He believed, and he struck down Goliath with a stone. Whatever religion may be you believe, we must all pray and ask for divine inspiration on how we will take Southern Cameroon to a new level and a new generation. We need to make Southern Cameroon our promised land, where all Southern Cameroonians living on exile or on asylum in every country in the world, from Europe, Asia, South America, North America, Australia, Africa, can come back home and enjoy their heritage and land, Southern Cameroon, which they belong. Everyone must do something as little as possible so that you will tell your future generation that you contributed to the success and freedom of Southern Cameroon today. So we will be proud that we did it succeed together. We cannot walk alone, and as we walk, we must make a pledge that we shall always march ahead. We cannot walk back, and nothing is stopping us. We cannot walk back to more than 54 years of suffering, poverty, hate, brutality, losing our identity, and dreams that God created us. We must say no, no, no to occupation, and yes, yes, yes to independence. Because when justice becomes law, resistance becomes a duty. I speak as a son of Southern Cameroon. When I was in primary school, on May 26, 1990, my town was under attack by La République du Cameroon, French Cameroon occupation forces, who threw tear gas grenades on our campus as protesters of this same Southern Cameroon struggle fled to the campus of my school. I felt the smell of tear gas grenades down my throat as I struggled to breathe at the age of 7. My mom rushed to school and rescued me home. We did not stand for the fight with fear at that time. Now, in 8th December 2016, it's about 27 years have passed, and we're still getting the same tear gas grenade, University of Boya and the streets of Bamenda, Kumba, etc. The water cannon that was spread into the bedrooms of the students of National Polytechnic Bambui is just a few examples to talk about. Counting from 26 May 1990, hundreds of people have died in the struggle. Young men, women of Southern Cameroon have had their hands cut off as they tried to pick the tear gas grenade and exploded on their fingers. We know this truth and cannot deny that all these events never happened. So how long are we going to watch these happenings? How long will we let our kids, yet unborn, grow up and be brutalized, killed, raped, and get tear gas grenade down their throat? Brothers and sisters of Southern Cameroon, enough is enough. Join our peaceful march for freedom. Do not be scared, because the time is now. We have all seen the YouTube videos and social media about the pain of Southern Cameroon. People have gone through from November to December, and currently, right up to this moment, it's September 2017. We all have the evidence that was sent to the British Broadcasting Corporation WhatsApp page, Al Jazeera WhatsApp page. We encourage you not to fear, but take more videos on any event that occur and share using the BBC WhatsApp page, phone number +44 07 52 59 00 97 1 or the Al Jazeera WhatsApp page. I have a dream that the Tea Party that defined the American freedom, that raised a powerful nation, the United States of America, existed because Americans said, hell no to foreign occupation and colonial rules. Today, we have the rape party of University of Buea, where our girls from Southern Cameroon were raped and brutalized by La République du Cameroon or French Cameroon occupational police while drinking beer and having fun, ordered by the President Paul Biya in November and December 2016 protests. It is our own time to say hell no to La République du Cameroon. I have a dream that the people of Southern Cameroon has finally come to their long fight for freedom. This is the time. I have a dream that from Buea to Bamenda, there will be a tar road through the hills of Kumba, through the BLM hills to Camber town that does not pass through La République du Cameroon, leading the northwest to the southwest region of the country. More farm-to-market roads that will satisfy the bikers, the traders, and transporters' cry for freedom. I have a dream that the children of Southern Cameroon, Bazoni, will go to school and their entire teacher will be able to speak English and teach them in English so that they can pass the exam with better grades. Not just two universities, University of Buea and University of Bamenda, but many more in a country of about 8 million people should be placed. So we will not lack basic facilities and have unpaid teachers. We will build a better system of education and more Southern Cameroonians will be able to realize their higher education dreams without having to go to La République du Cameroon or French Cameroon, which some Anglophone did in University of Yaoundé, University of Ngouakele, and Soa, University of Douala, to learn in French language by force. That will satisfy the teacher and students' cry for freedom. I have a dream that the lawyers of Southern Cameroon will be able to use common law system, or a system that best identifies us based on our culture, background, a system where we will be tried in court in English and a translator present in case we do not understand a language to satisfy the lawyer's cry for freedom. I have a dream that a nation is about to be reborn called Southern Cameroon, where we will have our own army, currency, constitution, English language as a main language, freedom like any other country in the world, like the United States and Britain. However, the people of Southern Cameroon, in our peaceful march on the 18th to the 27th at the United Nations, and on the 1st October for Southern Cameroonian living in any other country, part of the world, must follow these rules. We have died enough, and we do not need anyone to be killed again. 1. Do not host any flag. Hosting a flag in a territory is a way of taking over forcefully, and the military will shoot you to protect its land. Use mostly banners and posters and flyers on the street. Flags could be used online. 2. Avoid fire in any way. Don't burn tires. Fire is a sign of war. Don't call war on you because you have no weapons. 3. No party uniform. Southern Cameroon is a non-partisan peaceful protest. Let's be identified as marginalized but unified people. No violence. If anyone starts violence beside you, hand him over to the police. The regime of La République du Cameroon may pay some Anglophones to start violence so that they will use it as a protest for brutality to international media. Be wise. They will call you a terrorist, but Southern Cameroonians are not terrorists. We don't have terrorist activities in our region for the past 54 years. So why now? No stones. Number 5. When you shoot the police with stones, they will defend themselves with bullets. 6. No catapults. Whether big or small, we have to convince the world that we are a peaceful people being pushed to the wall. 7. Every marching team has leaders. Don't act out of the instructions. Order is what made the Boye rally success. Unity is strength. 8. Don't try to challenge the military. Smile at them. They kill our brothers, yet they are still our friends. If the military doesn't feel threatened by us, we will be safe. The French Revolution in Burkina Faso long walk was successful because the military felt safe and stood by the people. 9. Don't fight your brothers. Whether federation, secession, or independence or other situation is your opinion, all Southern Cameroonians have opinion that counts. But all we want is a voice. Either way, we can get it. Use one or both slogans in your protests, flyers, or banners. We might have an opportunity for the United Nations to vote to see which path we want to go, federation, secession, or independence. We still stand as one. 10. Don't misuse or abuse the current green, red, yellow Cameroon flag. Doing that will only invite shooting because we respect La République du Cameroon. So we cannot burn their flag. 11. Don't be praying to die for others. You are not Jesus. Struggle to stay alive to enjoy the new state. Life has no duplicate. Number 12. Get ready. We are about to make history. This is a peaceful march and we will be victorious. We can do nothing, remember. We win by strategy, not by war. We have no army, just reading ideas. Realize exactly 54 prisoners, which was a list first sent to the United Nations in January 2017 by Anglophone Union. Does not mean that all the Southern Cameroonians arrested are free. The arrest number has risen to about 500, and if French Cameroon cannot bring out every soul of the rest, either dead or alive, then it's a proof of genocide in Southern Cameroon. Anglophone Union has more lists to submit to the United Nations about the people arrested and the victims today. Moreover, the main issue of marginalization and French magistrate in English court and French teachers in English classroom has not been discussed. So why should 1,600 more occupational forces be sent to the region to continue colonial occupation, burn classrooms, bribe local chiefs, bribe uneducated Southern Cameroonians who are ready to betray the struggle, like Mayor of Limbe, Ekema Patrick, the only mayor in the world without a high school diploma, or a GED, or a GCE Advance Level. The United Nations, African Union, and countries that sympathize with Southern Cameroon must stand up at this position and listen to our cry. We love going back to school, but not by force, not in a language we don't understand. I'm currently in the top 10 university in the world from Southern Cameroon with awards and scholarship because I had a good background and base in maths, physics, chemistry, biology, sciences from Southern Cameroon as I grew up. We call on every Southern Cameroonian student who loves schooling to take my example. And if you are impatient to wait for independence, sign up at khanacademy.com and get free online lessons for each class from primary to high school. I repeat, Khan, KhanAcademy.com. I call on you all to stay at home and obey the ghost town and listen to the Southern Cameroon Governing Council for instructions. Long live the people of Southern Cameroon. Until independence, I will not release my identity because God has put in my heart to liberate you, and I need to stay alive to let this happen first. Independence is now. For now, you can call me Mr. XYZ.